How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Whose bright idea was it for the Yankees to have the 4th of July off? They also had Memorial Day off. Very odd from the schedule makers. Anyway, the Yankees are wrapping up the first half. They've got 2 games in Pittsburgh, followed by 4 games in Boston, and then they're home for 3 games versus the Reds, and then 3 more games versus Boston before the All-Star break. The Home Run Derby is on the 18th. The All-Star game is on the 19th. The 20th is an off day, but then the Yankees get right back at it on the 21st with a doubleheader in Houston before they go back to Baltimore. Another off day. All off days on Mondays in July, if there's no rainouts. And then taking on the Mets on the 26th and 27th. That'll be a good series. It's at Citi Field. The month of June was very good to some of our top shortstop prospects. Oswald Peraza hit over 300 in AAA, 4 home runs, 892 OPS. His batting average on balls in play was a little bit higher than it had been earlier this season. His season has been a case of bad luck and good luck, but that's why they called it an average. And now he's creeping upwards. Anthony Volpe had a very good June as well in AA, 898 OPS, 5 home runs. He continues to improve. And the Yankees are still maintaining best record in the American League, but Houston is just 5.5 games back. They've got a lot of guys injured right now that are coming back, and they've got several games remaining with the Yankees. So the Yankees might need to keep an eye on Houston. Houston has an easier schedule in the second half. Of course they do. All right, let's take a look at these Pittsburgh Pirates that the Yankees are going to be taking on for the next couple of nights. Really no excuse for the Yankees not to win both of these games. The Pirates are 32-47 this year. They are in 3rd place in their division. However, if you look at the runs scored and runs allowed, it's almost the inverse of what the Yankees have done. They've allowed pretty much as many runs as the Yankees have scored, and they've scored themselves pretty much as many runs as the Yankees' opponents have scored. So they're not good. We've talked about Brian Reynolds a lot on this channel. 1.4 WAR this season, 15 home runs, average creeping up, switch hitter. He's the Pirates' best player. But O'Neal Cruz could be the next great Pirate. He's fun to watch. He's 6'7". He's very skinny. I have not seen him play except in spring training, so I've been looking forward to this series. Everything you hear about this kid is that he's one of the most toolsy young players in all of Major League Baseball. Got a good swing, got a lot of pop, and he is fast as it gets. And on the mound for the Yankees in the series opener is Jameson Taillon. He's really been one of the Yankees' most consistent pitchers over the last 2 seasons. He made 29 starts last year. He's made 15 this year. He is 9-1 on the season. He's already surpassed his win total from all of 2021, 3.32 ERA, 84 innings pitched, 69 strikeouts, 11 walks, and a 1.15 ERA. Curveball has been really good this year. The command has been impeccable. He works both sides of the plate. He works north and south, and he'll freeze you right down the middle with a fastball, as you saw right there. I love watching Jameson Taillon pitch, and I think he's going to have a good night against his former team. All right, the last prediction was that the Yankees would take 2 out of 3 from Cleveland. That was a hit. That takes the batting average for the season up to .524. That's 22 for 42 on the year. Aaron Judge has been really good after having just a little bit of rest. He did have a pinch hit appearance the other day, but had yesterday off because of the off day. I think Aaron Judge is going deep tonight in Pittsburgh. That would give him 30 home runs before the halfway point of the season, and it would give him 30 home runs before the All-Star break, which is always fun. Chris DeBall says it's going to happen. Aaron Judge gets number 30.
Yeah, my name is Dave. I'm a Yankee fan for many, many years. And what this team is doing to Miguel Andujar is a sin. This guy is such a big upside. He hits the ball. That's not too big nowadays. If you can hit the ball and hit 260, 270, that's pretty good.
Dave, thanks for the call. I did a video yesterday pretty much laying out that I agree with you. The way I look at it is this. Gallo might come up with runners on base or runners in scoring position, let's say 50 times in the second half. And if you replace that with somebody who makes contact, you're going to have a lot more chances to score by accident, either on an error or just a flare. I don't care how hard he hits the ball. Putting the ball in play is super important, especially against tough pitchers with runners in scoring position, and the Yankees don't do enough of that.
Yes, my name is Booker. We have several free agents, and one we're forgetting is possibly playing first base. I know he signed a 2-year contract, but he has an option, and he has 22 homers this year so far. If he hits 30, I'm sure he'll opt out and want to become a free agent. Will the Yankees be willing to pay him what he wants?
Man, that's a great question, Booker. I actually haven't heard anybody bring up Anthony Rizzo's contract situation in a while, but it's a very important thing to discuss. However, I think that's something the Yankees are just going to have to cross that bridge when they get there. The Aaron Judge contract is going to be priority number one. But something you also have to consider with somebody like Anthony Rizzo is that he's at the point in his career where he wants to win. He's made a lot of money in his career. I think he just wants to be on a winning team where he's got a chance to succeed. He obviously swings the bat very well in Yankee Stadium. It's a chance to pad some of his stats and build up his legacy a little bit. I don't know if he's getting into the Hall of Fame, but, he could up his career numbers by playing a few more years in New York, and that's definitely got to be a consideration. You don't want to move your family around too much and have to switch apartments and all that stuff. I think that Rizzo is going to stick with the Yankees and play out his contract, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did go for the money, because it seems these days that loyalty in sports is a thing of the past. As always, feel free to make your voice heard. Call in to 718-899-1068. Better call in. It is always good to hear from you. I do voicemails whenever I do a pregame or whenever I do an episode of the Frieze. So call in and make your voice heard. Speak clearly. Turn your backgrounds down. Better call in.